Hey guys, this is question number 45 from the final Regents, Algebra 1 Regents packet that I gave out. Now this question is tricky for a lot of students, but I'm going to show you that basically this is just another application of the quadratic formula. So they've given us two equations, y equals x squared plus 4x minus 1, that's a quadratic. And they've given us a linear, y equals 2x plus 7. Now, they want us to do this algebraically. Now, one of the things you can do is you can go ahead and graph this to at least know what your answer should be. So I know you guys know how to graph and find intersections, so you should use that tool, but we've got to do this algebraically. So here's what I'm going to do. If these two equations, quadratic equation and the linear equation are both equal to y, then that means they're equal to each other. So this is going to be x squared plus 4x minus 1 equals 2x plus 7. Now, we're going to use the quadratic formula for this. So that means we have to make this equation equal to 0. So that means I've got to move this 2x over, and I got to move this 7 over, right? So I use the subtraction property of equality. So over here, I'm going to have x squared plus 2x minus 8. And over here, this is going to be 0, which is what we want. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to find the a, which is 1. I'm going to find the b, which is 2. And I'm going to find the c, which is a negative 8. Now, I know I've got to put something here, so I'm going to say x is equal to a negative parentheses plus or minus the square root of parentheses squared minus 4 parentheses, right? So I know that this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and store the numbers. This is b, this is b, this is a, this is c, and this is a. Right now, what I need to focus on is the b squared minus 4ac. The one thing I can tell you, let's go. I'm going to do menu 15, is for these questions, the b squared minus 4ac is almost always going to be a perfect square. Now, if you want to check it, you can. I'm going to just keep it moving. So I'm going to do 1, I'm going to store that into a, and then I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to store that into b, and then I'm going to take a negative 8, and I'm going to store that into C. And then I'm just going to type in the formula, control divide. So it's going to be a negative b plus, we don't have a plus or minus key, so we got to do it one at a time. And this is going to be b squared minus 4a times c divided by 2a. And then press enter. And it tells me that one of the x values is x equals 2. I'm going to put that here, and then all we have to do now is just copy this and change this to a minus to get the other one, and press enter. So the other x value is x equals a negative 4. Now, in order to get full credit, we need to solve for y, and we need to use algebra to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this equation, y equals 2x plus 7, and I'm going to plug in the x value of 2, and then I'm going to calculate that, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do it for this one as well. It's going to be 2 times a negative 4 plus 7. So this is going to be 4 plus 7. So this is going to be y equals 11. And then over here it's going to be 2 times a negative 4. So this is going to be a negative 8 plus 1, which is going to be a negative 1. So here, 2, 11 is one of our points, and negative 4 and negative 1. Now, last thing, again, you've got 3 hours. Let's make sure we get these points. So I'm just going to enter in the two equations, x squared plus 4x minus 1, press enter, and now I'm going to enter the second one. This is 2x plus 7, press enter, and now I'm going to do menu 64, And here is one intersection, a negative 4, 1. And then I'm going to come over here, do menu 64. Now I'm going to start on the right and I'm going to drag it until I see the word intersection. And there's the second one. Let me move this out of the way. So our 2 points are a negative 4, negative 1, and 2, 11, which is what we have. So these are correct. This is a 4-point question, by the way. So we just used the quadratic formula to find the x values. And once we got the x values, we plugged them into the linear equation to calculate the y. But the most important thing is to realize that you can set these two equations equal to each other, and then it's just a matter of making that quadratic equation equal to 0 and finding your a, b, and c. All right, took me a little while on this, but this is a good question. So I'm going to stop and I am going to post.